Hi, it's Ms. Garciacruz. So today we're going to talk about graphing by using a picture graph. Okay, so a graph shows information or data. Data is just information. All right, so a graph shows you information, and a picture graph is a special kind of graph that uses pictures to show you the information. So for example, here is a tally chart for people's favorite apple color. And on this side, we're gonna make the graph for the favorite apple color. So let's take a look. So the colors were red, yellow, and green, and they made a tally chart. So one person liked red apple, uh, 1, 2, 3 people liked yellow apples, and 2 people liked green apples. And so the numbers are written here. So 1 for red, 3 for yellow, and 2 for green. So pretend that you asked your friends, and 1 friend said, I like red, and 3 friends said, oh, we like yellow, and 2 friends said they like green. So here we ask the kids, and then here it shows me that the total for each color. And so when you take this, you let me get my pencil. Okay, so when you take a graph, okay, do I have my, sorry, I'm trying to get my pencil. Okay, so once you have a table like this with information, you can make a graph. So instead of putting numbers, you can draw little apples here. So you can see one person likes a red apple. So we're gonna draw one apple here. Now I could change colors, but I'm just gonna keep the same color. So yellow, 3 people liked yellow. So we drew 3, let me make a little stem. And so 3 apples for yellow here. And then 2 people like green apples. So we draw 2 green apples here, okay? So this is a graph and this is a table. And this table uses tally marks. So using the table, we created a graph, okay? So now I'm gonna move, those things move with me. So let me clear that. So we're going to move down and we're going to make our own graph. So this one is a graph for people's favorite shapes. Okay, so it says complete the tally marks, the tally chart, and then create the picture graph. So we're gonna do that together. And then I will give you one for you to do on your own. So here it is. And let me get my drawing tool. Here we go. So the first thing we need to do is count our tallies. So here we see the shapes, we see the tally marks, and then the totals. And again, our chart is for favorite shapes, favorite shapes. So we asked our friends what shape they liked, if they wanted, or they liked a triangle, a circle, or a square. And these many people like triangles. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, and 5. So 5 people liked the triangle. But remember, we already learned about tallies. And when we see this, we don't even have to count. We know it is 5. Okay? So this is how we show 5. 4 down and that 1 diagonal, 1 across. All right, so circle. How many people like the circle? Just 1. And how many people like square? 1, 2, 3. 3 people liked square. All right, so that sounds good. Then it says, use the tally chart in exercise 1, right here, number 1, to make a picture graph. So remember, picture graph, so we can follow the same pictures that we have here. So triangle, let's see, favorite shape. How many people like triangles? 5. So we're gonna draw 5 triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. How many people like circle? 1. So we're going to draw the circle there. How many people liked squares? 3. So we're going to draw 3 squares. 1, 2, and 3. All right, perfect. That's all it is. So now we've created a graph, a picture graph using the tally chart. So this is the tally chart, and this is the graph. So in the graph, we can see things very clearly. Now, how many people like triangle? We said 5, circle 1, square 3. Now, what if I asked you which one did people like the most? Well, you can see here, or you can see the numbers. Biggest number, longest line. So the most is what? Triangle, circle, or square? Yes. If you said triangle, you are correct. Most people liked the triangle, 5 people. And then what if I asked you, what did the least number of people? The least is the smallest number. What did the least number of people like? Okay, well, there's only circle or square, and circle only has 1. So this one is the least. Least. So if you want to think of the winner, triangle, and circle will be the last choice that people wanted. All right, so the most and the least. Now I can also ask you, how many kids did we ask? And that would be all. In all, how many kids did we ask? Let's find out. So you have 3 choices. You can count the tallies. You can add the numbers, or you can count the shapes here. You can count all of these shapes here. So let's look at all of them. Let's do the easiest one. Pictures are easy. So I'm going to count all the pictures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So in all, we asked 9 kids about their favorite shape. You could also count here. 5. Let me get rid of this. You can also count here. 5 and 1 makes 6. Oops, that's weird. 6. And then if I add 3 more, 6 plus 3. So I start with the big number, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I get the same number, 9. Okay? And you can count the tallies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still 9. You see? When you count how many people were asked, in all, you just count all the choices that people made. 9. Now you have a question here. What is a picture graph? Describe it. So take a minute and look and see. A picture graph is like a table, and it shows you what people like and what people don't like, right? Okay, so thank you. And at this time, I'm going to clear all drawings, and I'm going to switch back. Let me see. I want you to take a look here. Take a look at this page. Now, all right, on your own, you're going to count how many people chose sunny weather, rainy weather, or cloudy weather. And you can write this down in a notebook. Or, and, not or, so you do this first, and then you can make your own picture graph here. Okay, so I will, you can pause it there and take a look at the page and write it down. You send me a picture.